Livin in the Winn-Dixie Kitchen, brought to you by ProCraft Cabinetry. And of course, you can't talk about football without talking about food. So we're here with our executive producer, Justin Miller. Justin, what you got cooking for us today?
Beer cheese.
Okay, last time you did melted cheese,
I know,
though.
I'm so scared.
If you did not see that, it was not
really
pretty.
Pull this out for this show.
I had to, but see,
He's a gambler.
At Winn-Dixie, I brought some other things just in case I mess up on the beer cheese.
Hold on,
I got
let me get some of that. David, can you hand me that? I'm gonna slice that cookie cake. I am a big sweets girl. This is cool.
So
and those cookies were BOGO.
Yes, they are BOGO.
Yeah.
If you see, there's not
These
two
cookies.
of them. My kids may have gotten into the other one last night.
What was probably
That's okay. We want the kids to have fun too.
I was like, I'm not bringing those in if y'all's nasty hands were in there.
No, no.
So what I
you.
did is right now I started off, I guess you would call this a roux?
Yes,
It looks like
that's
one.
exactly what
So
you
I
would
did
call it,
melted butter, flour,
Yep, that's a roux.
onion salt, garlic salt, onion powder, garlic powder, salt, cayenne pepper, and a little bit of flour.
Okay.
So now that that's all nice and delicious,
then
we're gonna just start adding into our milk and our
cheese.
beer.
Beer?
Oh, what kind of beer are you gonna use?
Miller Lite.
All right. Ooh.
Of course we brought Miller Lite.
So we're gonna do a little bit of
Though
this.
I will say this though, as far as beer cheese goes, there are a number of different beers that you can use that are going to change the flavor profile and make it a little bit different, but also really, really good. So for example, you could use, if you want to go locally, you could use like Bold City.
Okay.
Like Duke's Brown Ale is amazing, right? If you want to go a little international, you could use Guinness, because a Guinness beer cheese soup is absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, it said something about like dark beer, like you can choose it between which one, and it has a different flavor for the cheese.
Right, but he's Justin Miller, so we're going to get Miller Lite.
Yeah.
That's the real
But
reason.
yeah, I am a little nervous about making anything melted
Come on,
cheese,
Justin.
'cause that queso was, what do you think? That's about 2/3 of a beer?
Gosh, I can't cook or cut.
Yeah, 2/3 of a
Y'all,
beer, yeah.
look at this.
So
This
then
is
it
sad.
says, just we're gonna whisk, and then I gotta add in my Worcestershire. Worcestershire.
Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire.
I think mustard too, right?
And then a little bit of Dijon mustard. It says a tablespoon. I'm just gonna.
Oh, here we're going to eyeball it.
Love a cookie cake.
Forgot to open it. You might know.
Oh! There we go. Here
How's
we
the
go.
cookie cake?
There you
It's
go.
delicious.
So hey, what he was talking about last time when we tried to melt cheese, we tried to do a queso, and my man took and cut up cheddar cheese into little blocks. We put it back in there, and then it congealed back into.
It was
one
gross.
block
Wait,
again.
this is.
And that was not fun to
cheddar
clean.
cheese over here.
Yep.
Stop, Justin. Come on.
We'll see what happens.
We have more cheese in the fridge.
The recipe says 2 cups of sharp cheddar cheese.
Okay.
All right,
So
well,
we're gonna
here
see
we
what
go.
happens.
Can't blame Justin. Blame the
Hey,
recipe.
listen, we're all about.
How much are you supposed to put in there?
Like a teaspoon.
A teaspoon. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
So we're just gonna whisk this stuff up.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna.
And this
turn
really
it
is
off.
this really is a fantastic dish for you to have on your game days, right? Because like beer cheese, especially if you have like a crock pot like we have sitting over here next to us, you make the beer cheese, you put it in a crock pot, keep that on warm throughout the day. You can just smack that up, right?
Yeah.
It's really good stuff.
So now I'm gonna see what happens and add in the cheese. It's gonna probably take a little bit to melt.
Oh, man.
Should I do a little bit at a time?
Cheers, y'all.
And probably yes. I think it even says a little bit at a time.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens. We also have pretzels to dip.
Oh,
Come on in. We're gonna get
there
some
he
help.
is.
Give us some of your magic, please.
Come on in. Yeah,
Yeah, just keep
we're
stirring,
trying,
keep
we're
stirring.
trying. Hey, it's melting.
But remember, if you want to get the deals at Winn-Dixie, you got to get the app. So download it at winndixie.com/rewards, or just go to your app store to save that moolah.
Yeah, buddy.
All right. Well,
I also have pretzels. Forgot to put them in the oven, so once we go to break, I'm gonna
Like
pop them in
soft
the oven real quick.
pretzels?
Yeah.
oh, I'm so excited. All right.
BOGO,
Well,
by the way.
perfect. Well, stay tuned, guys. Much more Jags hype after this short break.